it works.
Wait, why would not work?
I don't know. That's a really good question. Okay. Undefined whatever.
Okay,
Cannot
Lemos.
refer to
So
exported.
what are we doing today, man?
Okay. What are we doing today? Okay, new jobs. Okay, so it's already recording, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so first things first, Huffman's done because today would be Huffman Day. We finished Huffman in offline. The code is already with README and stuff like that. We're gonna do a final session refactoring it, asking guidance with a Rust programmer because we know that it's probably pretty bad.
Thanks God you didn't say specialist.
And well, this means that we have a new slot for a new project, and after a very thoughtful election, I want to say, we
Uh,
decided to go. We decided to go with Go, so that's going to be a little bit of a problem. We decided to go with the Golang, so Go programming language, and we decided to go with a bot for our Discord server. And this bot will do two things. It will gather jobs from Hacker News website, a pretty famous website. So Hacker News. It will get jobs from this. And we're gonna define like a key sentence, like a string, and the bot will try to find the string. Like it will do a lot of API calls in parallel and try to find the strings and collect them and provide us in the Discord server. And the second thing we will do is to we're gonna pick a channel, like a text channel, and we're gonna say it to collect our project ideas using some sort of like a regex. So we're gonna do like when we have an idea, we're gonna go to the channel and put project idea column, and then whatever here, and then the bot will basically like parse through all these strings and collect the ones with this pattern, and then will present to us when we do the command.
actually, I'm just thinking, man. Why don't we do a full-blown like management with the thing, like exclamation add and the new project idea or update status or something, right?
Because that in kind of involves a database, and
And
I don't want to have a database.
okay, why?
Uh, because the one of the I don't know, the why is just because
Mm.
I didn't think about it because I thought about the simplest thing ever, which is basically API calls and parsing.
Oh, wait, wait,
We
wait. But what about. Wait, wait, wait. Can you explain again the thing about project idea? Will you be storing that somewhere? Because.
No, no,
Oh,
we will not.
what are you going to do with that then?
Okay, so let's suppose we have a text channel called archive,
Mm.
and in this text channel, randomly we're gonna have something like project idea and something like I don't know LSP made in fourth. And then we're gonna have a bunch of other blah blah blah, like oh
Oh,
I
so
like that
like in
idea.
other channels, we'll be using a command and he will like scan this history of this archive and do something?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then we're gonna go to the archive when we finally like when we have to have an election and we already forgot our ideas, we're gonna do just something like n
Lemos. Man,
exclamation mark. Go.
man. Holy fuck. Oh no.
What?
Let's discard as database. And we can even do the same thing regarding updating status, man. Because you just need to read the history, right? And you know what happened after. You just like compiling the information, right? So
We
you.
can no, like we can do the following. We can start like that, and we can do some research offline and see if doing database stuff with the bot is complicated. Because if it's
Okay.
not, I'm totally okay with like
I mean,
storing this
you
stuff.
literally just need like if you are doing Heroku, right? You literally
Hmm.
just to get like a database and that's it. Like.
No, but I'm not certain. Because I did it like this, like Discord. I searched some like host Discord bot free, and
Mm.
then there some people said like Heroku stuff. How do I locally host? I don't want to locally host.
Don't my Git
Uh,
have some? What is the name? That tiny computer.
oh, here. This tutorial will show you how to host your Discord bot for free using Heroku.
Okay.
So yeah, so apparently Heroku is pretty common to be used as a host for the bots. Anyway, so let's go through. We have two possibilities here. We can go straight up to the to gold here because I just have to debug this import mechanism, which is terrible in Go, by the way. Or I can explain to you all how we are doing the API calls.
Yeah, we can do the second way, but even before that, I want to know what have you learned with Go already?
Okay, what I learned. I've learned that it
No, no,
has.
don't need to explain, like just give the names because we will see that, right?
Okay, concurrency. I learned that. Which is basically, as far as I can tell, the selling feature. I'm getting used to the syntax because it is statically typed, but it is not explicit. The types are not serving as documentation.
Wait. Wait, but that's ML also.
No, not necessarily. With Haskell, you can just put the type on the top of the thing and then you're
I
done.
said ML, but
Yeah, Haskell is
and
a
Haskell
very
also you do because you want to, not because you need to.
no, but here you cannot, as far as I know.
Oh, you cannot do type annotations.
Yeah,
Uh,
like
uh,
actually you kind of can,
oh,
but
but you have
Brennan.
their own parameters and returns, like.
No, but that's the thing. For instance, when you're doing var, look at this. When you're doing var, you actually put the type after. So this is not like the var JavaScript var, because you are typing this to this. But the problem is, apparently, the convention is if you want to create a variable, declare a variable without being initialized, you do like this. But if you want the variable to be created and have an initial value, you do not use a type annotation.
Of course, you don't need to. Like, you have a
Yeah,
value,
but
right?
what's the type of this?
Well, you look at the value, like what the value is returning, because in the functions you have what he returns, right?
No, but that's the thing. I like, regardless of the case, if you want to initialize the thing empty or you want to initialize with something, I really want to have explicitly the type here. I prefer.
Well, I think it's weird if you cannot like optionally annotate. I don't know why, right? But I think it's pretty reasonable actually. But well, let's go. Let's go on.
Okay, so what do we? Let's explain the plan first because it's kind of complicated. Because let's start from the beginning. So the beginning was how the heck we're gonna get this data, right? And then if you do Hacker News API, you're gonna the first link is this GitHub, and I don't know if this is an official GitHub because like it seems to be like in partnership with Firebase, we're making the public hackathons available in near real time. So I don't know if this is like official support or
Well,
this is like a guy.
it looks legit, right?
It looks okay, especially because it is real time, as we will see later.
No, I mean the
And
name, right?
and then the thing is that this API is kind of meh because
Mm.
you don't have like a filter functionality built in. So for instance, let me give you an example. Let's
Not that
suppose,
is documented, right?
well, if it's not in here, I'm pretty sure it doesn't exist, but we can try. Okay, so this is the. Oh, this is not it. Wait. Okay, I need. Let me stop sharing the screen real quick. I need to grab the original link here. So copy and share screen again. Okay, you can see the screen, right?
Yep.
Okay, so this is the original link that we wanted to pick the job opportunities, right? So we have a post called "Who is hiring?" June 2022, and this is something that I want the bot to be able to do. I wanted to change this link because maybe you're gonna have a July 2022, and this is gonna be another post, so, which means that we should be able to change this. Like we just say to the bot, set the job post the parent. I call this the parent URL. Set this to a different ID, and this is the problem. Every single thing in Hacker News is ID based, which means that in order to get these posts, you have to have the ID of the parent. And you cannot have like, you can't. So let's see what you get when you do an API call using these instructions to this post, right? You get this. And what is this? This is who made the post. I don't know what is this descendants field. I don't know what it does.
Hmm.
This is the ID, which is basically the same number as the URL up here.
Isn't that the number of kids?
No, it's not. I already tested. And then we have the kids, which is basically the ID of all of these extra comments here.
What is this
And
car? Like, is it the thing of?
I have absolutely no clue. Then we have score, and then we have text. This text is what matters because this is this text here. So, for instance, we have readers. Please only email if you are personally interested in the job. And if you go here, in the middle of this gibberish HTML, you're gonna find the exact same thing. And then we have the time. I'm supposing this is the time when the post was made. Then we have the title, who is hiring June 2022, and then we have a type, which is a
One
story.
thing. Have you ever looked if you can like, how can I say, take a look on all the users' post, and did you saw the history of this user?
You mean
Like, if this user, the only thing he does is to post that kind of stuff, and every
Oh,
month.
that would be interesting. I didn't search that. I don't know. Okay, but let's. That's a good suggestion, by the way. We're gonna look at like the initial intention. This is gonna be a pretty short project, like 3 sessions max, and to do all the two functionalities. And I'm adding a new session just to for the database stuff. So I don't know. We can search it offline and see by ourselves. But the thing is, let's continue doing the because this is how I discovered how to make this work. So I picked the first kid here and I just added that into the ID place. And let's do enter here. So this is who made the comment. So you should see here Lilo.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the first comment. This is the ID. This is its kids, which in this particular case are these comments here. Like actually this and this. And we don't care about those actually, so we're not going to be using them. This is the parent, which is basically this page here, and this is what matters. This text here.
Oh wait, that's pretty sick, man. Like, they are literally, well, not sure if literally, but they are the same resource, right? Right? And then you have like type, and the other was like story, right? This is common. Holy,
Yes.
that's quite interesting. But let's go.
Yeah. The type is the type differs, but the thing that sucks is that we need to go from here to here. Like we need to do these manually one by one. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Because this can add a new posts like daily, right? This is real time, and then we want to be able to search in all of them, which means that we need to grab this, then first pick these kids, do another API call on them one by one, and just grab the text. And then we need to see if we find our key sentence. The key sentence is the string that we want to find in this. But there's a lot of problems. First, this is a bunch of API calls. So initially, I was kind of supposing that would find like a limit in API calls, but that turned out not to be the case.
By the
Apparently,
way,
this
do you
API,
need the token for that API?
no, I don't. It's completely free.
Like, that's fucking Firebase IO sponsorship, man. Like, you don't need limits, right?
Okay, but this is that was good. We discovered that we don't have limits to call this, as far as I can tell. I don't know if we do a bunch of spamming, like doing
Yeah,
seven
yeah,
hundred,
they
700,
probably
700.
will. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably not gonna work. But the thing is, then after that, there's this gibberish here, which is basically a bunch of HTML. But I did a session with Breno offline, and he taught me how to convert this to Markdown. So now this is a little bit more readable.
Wait, why do we need that?
Because this is what gonna be posted on the server. This. Let's
Oh,
suppose
okay, okay, okay. Yeah,
let's
because
let's
you
yeah.
mean like, okay, it doesn't matter for us matching the text, but we need to see the text after that, right?
Yeah, we need to match and we need to filter them with the
No, no,
key
but for
sentence.
filtering doesn't matter if it's marked down or just
No,
this
yeah, that
string.
doesn't matter. But for readability, this is pretty bad.
Yeah, even though we could just send the link for this comment, right?
No, but that's more inconvenient, I would say. And then that's pretty much it. So we want what how Go can help us. How this programming language can help us. We can do all of these API calls in parallel, and that's awesome, right? Because there's probably like 700, no kidding, 700 or whatever here. And then we want to do it one by one, and we want to grab the text, and we want to see if this contains the key sentence
But
somehow.
you literally mean like in parallel?
Yeah, not in parallel, concurrency, like
Oh,
concurrently. Yeah.
yeah,
I don't think we are
but
actually doing like dividing the cores to each
hey,
set
hey,
of cores, doing
that
them
is the
separately.
thing. What if I told you that this is extremely simple in JavaScript?
No, I would say fuck you.
No, no, I'm just saying, not sure, not saying we need to do that or that we would do that. But man, I swear to you that is maybe even simpler. But that's
I'm pretty fine with the Go approach, man, because as we're gonna see, it's
no, no,
pretty
no. Wait, wait. That's an
nice.
interesting. That's an interesting note. I'm not proposing anything, Lemons. Right?
That's not interesting. That's JavaScript. But anyways,
No, it's interesting because well, JavaScript you don't think in a very nice thing, right? But in that regard, it's pretty simple.
yeah, it can be simple. The tutorials for Discord boards are predominantly in JavaScript and TypeScript, as far as I know. So
Well, that's not even the main thing. It could be for Python or whatever, but the main thing is that they have a bunch of like quote unquote frameworks for doing like Discord bots, right? That helps a fuck ton.
yeah. So the thing is, let's go through the code now because
Oh,
it's
by the
already.
way, do you have the chat there?
No, I don't. Let me pick here.
I can see your screen right now. Okay.
That's fine. It's saying connecting to chat.
Yeah,
It's still
Twitch is funny
connecting.
sometimes. You can just refresh.
Yeah, no, nobody's talking. That's fine. Okay, so let's go through the code a little bit. I'm building up anxiety because I want to see this thing working because I'm almost there. But anyway, okay, so here how this works. We have what I'm calling a base URL because this will help us to make the API calls for the kids. And we have the parent URL, which is basically hard coded with that ID,
Ah,
the ID of the original post. I
wait.
will change this in the future.
Yeah, why were you not like building the parent URL using the base URL already?
No, we can. It's gonna be a base. I don't remember how to concat. It's in here. Oh, it's like this.
As printf
Uh,
is the best thing ever, as always.
so it's gonna be like this, and then this. Uh, here, here, and here. This, I don't know if you can put functions.
Hmm? Oh,
Because
outside, right?
yeah, this is
Oh,
outside of
okay.
the scope. So string
At
concat.
least in Rust, I think that that kind of like constants, they cannot be defined with anything that is being
Oh,
like computed.
wait. Oh, the const, right? Yeah, maybe we're gonna have to change the const. But let's try this real quick. So it's gonna be base URL plus this.
Yeah, because that type of behavior we can do like easily, right?
Oh,
At compile
yeah,
time.
it made it appears to be working. I'm not gonna say it works because I don't trust the LSP of this. Anyway, so here is the base URL because all the kids and the parent they use the same
Oh,
base.
man, what the fuck is this port in there on line
Yeah,
11.
that's. Oh, this is because this is
Oh, wait,
now.
wait, wait, wait. Just a second, just a second. So
So
the GitHub link is because like it doesn't need to be on the repository, and MD is you aligning that to a given name.
yes, yes.
Holy fuck, that's kind of interesting. But weird, don't you have like a file to manage those things, and you could do the alias there? Like
I'm not
that's
sure. This is how everybody. This is how I saw everybody doing it, though.
man.
And something that's really cool is that apparently Go is smart enough to notice when you want to use something that is like a new library, so you don't have to deal with this outside of your own.
No, no, wait. Is this name actually arbitrary? Like, did you test that?
This,
This MD, could you change that to anything?
as far as I can tell, yes.
Then you can have like the same thing with different names in different files, right? That's
Maybe I didn't test that, but maybe.
okay, but okay, that's kind of nice.
Yeah. Okay, and then we have the main function. This is the function that will receive the sentence that we want to filter and how many posts, right? Because maybe I don't know. Maybe we have 500 posts with the sentence, and you don't want to overload the server.
Yeah, just thinking like in the future, right? We could do something more powerful than just matching a string, of course, right?
Yeah, we could, but I think
And
that's really more complicated than what we need.
not necessarily, but yeah, but the other thing is fuck, I forgot. So let's go.
Okay, and then how it works? First, we need to do an API call to the parent, right? So this is a query parent API function, which is down here,
Uh,
and this is basically doing a get. So it's trying to receive these here, and then it's checking if you get an error. Yeah, because
that's the
this
dumb part, right?
yeah, this is the C part. This is where the impaired the C
Oh
flavor
my
can
god.
comes in. And then we are creating a var of this type. This type is basically like a struct.
No, don't need to show me right now, but go there. I'm curious about something. Let me read that for a second.
Okay.
Oh, that's so weird. Like it's really like see, you have to create or Rust for that matter, right? You cannot
Mm-hmm.
like do response sequels and then call the thing, right? You need to create it and then like pass to oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, we are basically mapping the JSON response to the struct here, and we are passing
Oh
like a
man.
reference to it, and then we return this reference. This is the return, by the way. After the parentheses, it's basically Rust without the arrow in the middle.
Wait. What is it? Response.body.
This rest.body is
Oh,
this,
okay.
which is an HTTP response, and then you're getting the body out of it. There's a bunch of other data inside
Uh,
this.
yeah, the part I'm not seeing is where are you specifying that is that struct? Like,
Here.
no, not specifying the struct itself, but specifying that you want to deserialize in that format, right? Oh,
Here.
okay, response. Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. Oh, and another thing that
Oh, that's
Breno taught me that sucks is that apparently Go programmers they really like really short names, which means that at some point the meaning is lost, and they kind of don't care.
hmm.
So I complain about it, but it is what it is, I guess.
Oh, but we don't need to do that. But holy, that's so interesting, man. Like you just like create a variable with a given type and you pass
Yeah.
to it, and he will like
Yeah.
go
No,
to that
but it's
struct
not.
again. Are you
It's not that smart.
annotating? Are you
It's not.
annotating the struct with something special?
It's better matching, man.
Uh
It's better matching the fields in the JSON payload.
oh, okay. You are doing special annotations there. Okay, that's
It's
not
not
it's
that
not
smart.
magical anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. So but hey, this worked out of the box. It's pretty easy.
Well, wait. Oh, this thing is you don't need to install anything, right? Like
Yeah.
oh, okay. In
Yeah.
Okama, you would need to use like preprocessors for that kind of stuff.
Yeah. And then going back to the beginning. So we first get the post, which is I'm calling the parent this thing a post. here.
Mm.
And then there's we're gonna go through. This is all the concurrency things. I'm gonna jump it for now. I want to explain the auxiliary functions first.
Wait. Let's just go there, up there. We did the call and we get the post, and then which
Yeah.
functions are you showing? Are you about to show?
I'm gonna show how we are translating the HTML to Markdown
Oh, okay.
and the query with the child. So when you have an ID of a child from the parent, how we are doing the child API call. So to translate the HTML to Markdown is pretty simple. There's a library for that, specifically designed for that, as far as I can tell, in which you pass a bunch of parameters that doesn't matter right now, which creates a converter. So this is kind of like this is basically configuration for the conversion. That's it. And then you pick convert string. You put the HTML payload here, which is basically a ginormous string. And then you're gonna have a markdown and an error. You check if you got an error. If not, you just return a markdown.
Okay, it is a simple library. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. No
No secrets.
no secrets. Yes, and then the child API is pretty simple as well. It's the same thing as the parent, but the only difference is that we are, instead of using the parent URL, we are creating the URL here based on the ID. And we are creating a different struct because the child doesn't have the same fields as the parent, as you can see here.
Wait a bit. Wait, can you repeat that part?
Yeah. So what we are doing the same exact thing as the parent, but instead of using the parent URL, we are creating the URL here using the ID of the kid, because each child is a kid, right? In the parent's payload. Okay. And the another difference is the return, right? Because this is a Hacker News content parent and this is a Hacker News content child, and they are different because they basically have different fields.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it for the auxiliary functions.
One thing though, do we need pretty, or is that only for debugging? Because
that's only because the examples here are all pretty. Here, see?
Oh,
so I just copy paste.
It's just a few characters more, right?
Yeah. I don't think that's like a problem per se.
So get.
And yeah.
And return.
Get, and then you do the same thing as the parent, but with the code with a different type here. Instead of parent, you do child.
Lemos, so far I'm really impressed with how simple to use those.
It's exactly as Breno said. You can't dislike the syntax, but it's pretty simple.
It's not quite the syntax, Lemos. See there, man, you have a if checking for.
No, this is I agree.
And that's not enforced, right? So
but we are biased. We need to say that explicitly.
Okay, when you mean we are biased, you mean we are spoiled, right? By good stuff.
No, not spoiled by good stuff. We have a mentality that we like high-level error handling, which means that we prefer older approaches.
No, wait. It's not about being high-level. It's about being compiling forced.
Okay, you can call that the compiling forced if you want. You can say that. You can say that if you want. Because I am originally a C programmer, for me this is fine. I prefer Haskell A or F# way. But this is fine. Not the best. I prefer otherwise, but it's not like a ginormous red flag. It's just like a yellow flag.
One question though. Do you have shadowing? Because if you do a lot of those error handling in one function, right?
That's the thing. I noticed that, for instance, there's a lot of code repetition, right? Because we don't have the abstract. At least as far as I know, we don't have the abstractions to do it like as we do in functional statically typed languages. But I don't know if we can do.
Wait, I'm not sure if you are getting my question. My question is not if you have like an operator and then you pass a function to treat it. My question is, if I do other error handling beneath this one, will I have some problem regarding names? Oh, you already have an error, right?
I have the error. There's a message in the error.
No. What I mean is, you see that you introduced like a name.
Oh, shadowing of using the same name for different things.
Yeah.
You can.
Oh, then it's okay, like for you to do a bunch of error handling sequence and you have no problem. Okay.
Yeah. You can do. You can reuse the same name. Sorry, I didn't get your question. In the beginning. Oh, okay. And then we have the cool part,
Mm.
which is all of this.
That for some
This
reason it's in the main function, right?
no, this is not the main function.
Isn't it? No, no.
No.
Okay. It's inside this function, right? Because
Yeah, it's inside the function that we're gonna call from the main, which is the bot hand, which is basically creating bot things, etc.
okay.
Okay, so how this works? I'm gonna try to be as short as I can, but not losing explanation of the things. What matters, right? To both of us learn the language. Okay, so how this thing works? We have
I
three
don't care
channels.
that much. Just a note. I don't care that much to learn a language right now because I will not need it right now. But one of the main things that got me excited for today is regarding specific these concepts,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Because
Okay, so I
that's
will
the
try
main
to
thing for me.
explain them more thoroughly. Okay, so we have what is called channels.
Mm.
Channels is basically like a place that you can put and remove things from. You can imagine like I'm pretty
And
sure this
I
is not
saw
exactly how
there
it
that you
works.
have a type for them, right? Is that it?
Yeah, this is which type the things that you're gonna put inside the channel will have.
Okay, is that like if they were wait. Is that chain doing some kind of computation or function, or is that like a type constructor?
That's a really good question that I don't know the answer.
Okay, but you are annotating that is a chain of int, right? Or something like
Yeah,
that.
I'm saying this, create a channel of the type int and add to it, and its name is this.
What is make then? Because then make is not regarding being a channel, right? Because you have to pass it. So what is make?
Maybe make can be used into different things outside of making
So can
channels.
you do like make int and return, and that's creating a int variable or something, right?
Making Golang. Make is a built-in slice function used to create a slice. The
Hmm.
make function takes three arguments: type, length, and capacity, and returns a slice. To create dynamically sized arrays, use the make function. The make function allocates a zeroid array and returns a slice that refers to that array.
Okay, so you are literally creating an array, right? Well,
Yeah, like, I don't think it's an array because there's a lot of like, as we will see here, there's a lot of abstractions that are handling this array in a very high level. So it's an array in terms of like behind the hood, but I
mhm.
think Go is handling things for us at a higher level. That's it.
Okay,
That's my guess.
so keep going.
Okay, so we have the. For now, I'm not going to explain what are. No, I will explain why each one of those are for. So the CH API is to do the APIs to the Hacker News database. The CH dress.
Wait. What do you mean?
It's because this is the channel that will accumulate the API calls. Like we're gonna do
Oh,
an API
okay.
call.
So suppose we are going like 100 API calls, and you will be concatenating the results inside this, and when this is ready, we have like everything. What's
No.
this?
Sorry. I said BS. I said BS. This is the channel that will accumulate the IDs for to execute the API calls. That's it. This is the int. Look at the int here. So
Repeat that phrase again.
this channel will accumulate the IDs to execute API calls.
Okay. Well, keep going, but I didn't get that part yet. I think I need some more context with. I suppose you will go on that.
Yeah, I will. Let me just see a thing, man. Uh, because I think. Oh, it's here. Okay. The order doesn't matter. That's why I was confused. Okay, so let's keep going. So this is again. This will accumulate the IDs of the child, because we already have the ID of the parent. Okay. Then we have CHTRS, which is basically like
But
channel for
wait, you already have.
transformation.
Wait, don't you have already like the IDs of the child? Because if you got the parent post, then he has on his body the.
No. But we want to do like the following. You want to pick an ID, do an API call. pick an ID, do an API call. This sequence of commands, because we want to do them like in parallel. So you pick an ID, you start doing an API call. So one worker. So the name of the we're gonna reach that
Mm.
that concept later. But we're gonna create a bunch of workers. Each one of them will pick a lot of IDs. Like the first worker pick, I don't know, the first ID, and then the second worker pick the second ID, and so on and so forth.
Oh,
And then
that's why they need to be in channels, right?
yes, because you're gonna
Oh,
do them in a concurrent manner.
okay.
And then there's the CHTRS, which is basically an abbreviation for channel for transformation. So this is the channel that will pick an API call. So this will pick a hacker contents child, and it will transform the HTML content in the text to Markdown.
Holy man, that's nice.
And then there's this number here. This number is a buffer, right? So this we are adding extra slots because we're gonna have more workers doing API calls than we're gonna have workers doing these other two. So because we don't want to overload the channel, we are creating like a buffer to it. And Breno told me that this can change the performance of the bot. So we should tinker around of these numbers, like uh, uh, adding more workers to the storage, or adding more workers to the transformation, and so on and so forth, like changing the numbers to see what performs better, because we're going to have a bunch of workers doing this but only a few workers doing these other two. So this is to transform the HTML to Markdown, also in a concurrent manner. And then all of these, after you are transformed, we need to store that somewhere. We need to put that inside like an array. But because this is all doing like in a concurrent manner, we also need a channel for that to
Okay,
synchronize
that
everything up.
will be the one that we accumulate all the responses
Yeah,
and then you get from
this
that,
this
right?
channel will manipulate this guy.
Okay, by the way, are you doing, how can I say, if you have like 100 requests, what kind of strategy are you doing? In the sense of, oh, if one of those fails, then the whole thing has failed, or it doesn't
No,
matter?
I'm doing totally YOLO, man. If one fails, I kind of don't care.
Oh yeah, that's the correct one for our use case, right? Because we
Yeah,
one doesn't depend on the others.
yeah. Okay, and then these other two here, these booleans, they are basically synchronization flags because only using the channels was not enough when we were initially making this. I will try to
Mm,
explain later what they're those for.
okay.
But let's go on. Okay, so this is also a synchronization metric because as we will see at this point in the code, we need to make sure that some loops, some workers finish before older workers. This
Okay.
matters. So let's go. The first group of workers that we're creating 20 workers. How do you create a worker? You create a go function. That's how you create a worker.
Mm.
We are creating 20 of them. So we have 20 workers that are picking whatever is inside the channel
Wait.
for.
What is WG?
Wait.
That's
Let's go from the most important stuff to the least important stuff.
okay.
So what are each one of these workers doing? They are picking the IDs from the channel API. They are calling the query child API, and they are putting the result inside the channel of two transformations. And
Okay,
then
man. I think that, like, can I think of channel in this way? It's like an area that has a
yes.
specific task, and there are some things like just there, and then the works like can come when they, well, when
Do
they
you
are
know?
available, go there.
Do you know the producers, consumers,
Not sure what is that.
programming here? Producer and consumer problem. So this is basically what we are doing. Don't we have any drawing here? Oh my god. Okay, this is pretty bad. Do you have any
Man,
images?
for me, it's looking
Oh,
like
it's here. It's fine. This is this one. So we have the workers are kind of working as producers because they are picking something and they are putting in some at some place. And then the other workers, they are picking from the exact same place. So this works literally like a balcony where you put, I don't know, imagine that we are in a
Okay,
restaurant and we are
I can
producing
see.
food.
I can see that.
We put the food on top of a table, and then the consumers pick the food.
Okay, the synchronizing is because after the first channel, the others need to. You have to have like a table with at least something, right? For the next works be able to.
That's the thing. Go is doing all of that for us. If we don't
Wait,
have, let's
but don't you need those like flags and stuff? So
no, no,
isn't
no. But
that why?
no, these flags are for to a different thing. What you said, because look at this. Each worker will be a Go function. So how do you know that? And we have a loop inside each worker. How do you know that two workers will not pick the same ID?
Wait,
Go
can
is
you
doing
repeat?
yes. We have 20 workers because we have a loop from 0 to 20. Do have each one
Mm.
of them having a Go function, and inside the Go function we have another loop. Then the question is, how do you know that two workers will not pick the same ID?
Oh, that should be easy, right? It should be like somewhere the thing was already taken, right?
No, but that's the thing. We as developers, as far as I understand, we don't need to manage that.
Oh,
Go is
sure.
managing that for us.
Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't imagine that because
No, but if you are programming in C, you would have to do that by
no,
hand.
okay, it's C, right? But
Yeah, but as far as I can tell, one of the main selling points of Go is to be a better C. And
no, no. What
if
I mean
as far as I
is,
can tell,
man, that's pretty reasonable. But C, of course, is an exception because, well, the thing is made to be that way.
no, I agree. But the thing is, that was pretty convenient. That
Mm-hmm.
inside the Go function, the workers can talk to each other to not pick the same ID.
Yeah.
And going okay, so let's now go through these ones. Okay, so this is basically a message that will appear in the terminal to just for I don't know debugging purposes.
Mm.
Um, and then this is basically working like a semaphore.
Okay, you
So
need to go first there where you are like declaring the WG like
here,
sync wait group. Where is that?
yeah, this is basically a way to synchronize a bunch of workers. And this is working like
Mm.
a semaphore. What is a semaphore? A semaphore is a data structure used in operating systems that is used as a synchronization mechanism. So, for instance, this starts as zero. So it's a semaphore that starts as zero,
Mm.
and then you add one. And then when this add is basically literally adding one to the zero here.
Yeah.
And then this defer is doing a minus one. And then
Uh,
no, and then wait, and then you can ask, okay, but shouldn't we do this after we finish our job? And the answer is yes, but if you use the defer keyword, Go will only execute this when all the instructions inside this scope ends.
okay.
I personally prefer to put it at the end without the defer.
No, no, but that's more likely for you to not do it.
No, that's
It-
exactly what Breno argued. That
well,
when
yeah,
you're
is
doing
that
the
because you
add,
forget to free, man?
exactly. But then I am one person that I don't forget to free. So
No, 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 no,
I prefer
no,
to put
no,
it
no,
after.
Lemos, 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 come on, man.
I prefer to put after.
Lemos,
I prefer. That's
Lemos,
my preference.
Lemos, come on, man. No, no,
Because
you
it's
cannot
pretty
be.
lost here.
No, you're not
This
serious. You're not serious.
it's pretty lost this here, man.
It is not. It's just less likely to for you to forget, man. And
No,
even
I
though,
agree.
even though
I
if you
agree.
are like the greatest programmer ever, like you are prone to error. Like if you are human, there is no way for you.
No, I'm not saying that I'm not prone to error. I'm saying that I actually prefer to run the risk of having an error
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fair.
and
But
putting this
hey,
semantically where it should be.
hey, do you know, man? But that is the thing. Uh, that it's funny because of one thing. One thing, I
Oh.
guess. Because for instance, you know Python, right? And
Mhm.
also maybe you know something for C sharp or some other language that
Mhm.
have a way for you to more easily manage your resources. Different from C that you need to open and close and allocate and free. You can do something like use file handle, and then he will open the file for you and give you a scope to work with it. And when the scope ends, he will automatically close for you, like in
Mhm.
Python, right?
Mhm.
Why is not something like that? right?
Yeah. Anyway,
And
uh,
also you have Rust also, right? Rust has a even smarter way to do that. That is like the automatic free. But
yeah, totally.
okay,
But
that's better than C already. So
but anyway, this is basically to synchronize everybody in this group of workers because this will and why this matters. Why having these things and these things matters? Because we got a deadlock without them.
wait. Go back again. Why the synchronizing?
Why we needed to add these three? Because after finishing the code, and that's actually what blowed my mind when Breno
Wait.
was
I
explaining to me,
totally forgot again. Why are we adding one there? And
because we want to have a synchronization method to all the 20 workers at the same time.
oh, okay. That's right. You didn't explain like what is the function of the semaphore. I think that's why I.
No, I said it is for synchronization.
Okay, but you didn't
Okay,
say
so
like
how
how,
do
right?
okay, so let's say how then. So a semaphore is, this is not exactly, as far as I can tell, Brandon told that it's not exactly, but you can think of like a semaphore.
Okay.
So you have a semaphore that starts at zero, and zero means that it's okay. If you have a positive number here, it means that somebody didn't finish. Because when somebody finishes, it always decrements this. And then, if you are using the same semaphore for the 20 workers,
I
we
can see that there are some problems there, right? Like, can't you be in zero, but someone didn't start it yet, or something like that?
no, but that's the thing. If you that's correct. If this thing is zero, you need to make sure that the thing started to begin with.
Mm,
You need
okay.
to make sure that.
Is that why the other flags?
No, no, not yet. The other flags will appear in these other two workers here.
Mm.
But the purpose of this group here is because we need to make sure at some point here further on the line
But it's
that
basically to see, like, if there is someone working on it, right?
it's to make sure that all the 20 finished, all the 20 workers finished.
Okay.
Okay, and then we have these other two workers. This here is to add to storage. So this is actually this is out of order because when you're doing concurrency, the order kind of doesn't matter. So let's go to the second one, which is the one that we
But
just added. So
just for me, let me try to to
go.
rephrase it to see if I got it. So, only regarding that part. Then
Mm-hmm.
in the future, I will talk about the channels to see if I got it. But okay, you have these go up there a bit. Is weight group or something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait group.
you have this weight group, and it's basically like, oh, okay, I'm starting, and then I'm like putting a card here to say that someone is working, right? And
Yes.
then everyone that started put the card there, and when they are done, they like retrieve the card. So
Yes.
if you see that there is no card there, then you know the everyone is done, or at least that anyone is working right now, right? The
Yeah.
only thing
Nobody's
that
work.
got that was in my mind was like, technically, can't you have a zero there and someone didn't start it yet or something like that? But in
I
practice, I don't think so, because you will like go through the loop, you start anyone, even like the first one that you started, it will not finish before the other started, right? Did you got what I said?
I think I got it, but I think it doesn't matter because what matters for us in this particular case is when you start working and you add a card to the top of the pile. That's what matters. If you like, it requires you, I don't know, minutes, like hours to finish your job. That's fine because you communicated already that you started. That's what matters.
No, but yeah, that's not what I meant. What I meant is, suppose I'm going through the loop, right? And
Yes.
then what I do is, let me.
Oh, and one thing that I think it matters that I forgot to say, this guy is basically creating a new thread.
Okay.
So you need to think like the main thread starts here. So and then it does all of this stuff by itself. And then when it reaches this, it creates 20 threads, like virtual threads,
Mm.
and these threads work by themselves. The main program, the main thread continue going. It continues going.
Okay.
While these other 20 ones are doing their things.
Okay, that's really JavaScript like. But
Uh,
let
okay.
me. What I was talking about? Oh, okay. The thing that I was thinking is, okay, couldn't I? Okay, I'm in the first loop, and then I put the card there. I retrieve the card, and then I'm in the next loop. Like I know that that wouldn't happen in reality because things don't do
No,
that
no, no, but
fast.
it doesn't.
But
No, but it
aren't you
doesn't make.
use the fact that when is zero there, you will do something else or something like this? So what I'm asking for is if you have like an add and done there, like see that done there, he is like asynchronous, right? Like you will start the first before you like flagging the done, right? So, but what about if this was like instantaneously? Like you add and you done, and then you had the time to go to the next iteration of the for. So you had a zero, but you still have people that didn't start to work it yet. Like maybe that doesn't happen in practice, but is that like you see what
Oh,
I'm
I
talking
think
about?
I see what you're talking about.
So suppose that this asynchronous one would finish even before you go to the next iteration of this for.
And then it would be zero, and then if the main thread
Is
tries to
awaiting
check.
for zero, right?
I see.
Even though in practice we
Huh.
know the asynchronous thing would
I
not
think that's not.
finish.
I think that's not possible though, because this will only happen after this for is done, right? And if and before checking for the group, we are checking if the channel is empty. So I
Oh
think
wait,
that
repeat that for me again.
okay. So this done will only occur after this for,
Mm-hmm.
but this for will only end when this is empty.
Yeah.
And we are checking for the for to be empty before waiting for it.
Oh, okay. So we know that that is nothing waiting there to be like done,
Yeah,
right? Oh, okay.
yeah. Uh, okay, I kind of lost track. Okay, I think yeah, is this one. Okay, so we are putting. I
Wait,
need to
why
accelerate.
are we
It's already.
skipping one?
Sorry,
Why are we skipping one?
because I'm explaining the order that makes more sense.
Oh,
Because,
okay.
like I said, the order of these things doesn't matter because we are creating children here.
Mm.
We are creating children that they will work by themselves. So the order doesn't matter. After putting the API response into the transformation channel, we're gonna do something with the transformation channel, which is filtering and translating to Markdown. So we pick each child from the channel. We see if it inside the string of the text it contains the key sentence, and if it does, we translate the text from HTML to Markdown, save it. We mutate the thing basically,
Mm.
and then we put the child to the channel to storage.
Okay, and then we close
No,
the.
no, and then that's the thing. So because of the synchronization, that's the thing that I don't know if I'm going to be able to explain. But what I noticed with Breno yesterday is that we need a way to say to the main thread that we finished the transformation.
Mm.
We need a way to say that, right? Because we were getting deadlocks without this. Maybe like later we can, if we have time, we can try to like thought, because this is pretty hard. I don't know if you already noticed, but when you need to think, when you're creating concurrency, you need to think about possible deadlocks, which means that you need to think about the possible preemptions, like the preemptive behavior of how the threads will like switch the processor use. And then you need to be able to tell, if you work with concurrency a lot, you need to be able to tell, oh, if this stops in the middle of this, the preemption stops here, and then it restarts here. Will that cause a deadlock? And then the fact that Breno does this professionally is like, how the heck do you live, man? But anyway, because for me, this is with 20, 22 workers. This is already for me like pretty hard to identify the deadlocks. We are not doing a lot of sharing, right? We just have 3 channels. Uh, so it's like anyway, and then we put the child to the storage channel, and then this work is responsible for to adding to the storage. It picks from the storage channel, and then it append. Yeah, it add to the array the text, which is what
Oh,
matters.
wait, do you really need one only for that? For appending on
Yes,
the.
yes, because Breno said that doing adding to the arrays in not in a synchronized manner, you can have duplicates. And then we decided to add a channel just for storage. Okay. While you are still thinking about these things that I just explained, let me go for a little bit further because we
Mm,
are almost done. This for here occurs in the main thread, is not a worker, and this is what starts the whole chain because this is adding IDs to the API channel. So this is triggering these 20 workers, which are triggering this worker, which is triggering this one
mm.
because they are passing the hot potato one to another, basically.
Okay, because
Uh,
you created the workers, but they are not like doing anything, right? Then you are
yeah, they are
filling the
blocked here.
channel.
They block here because they are still waiting for to something to be in the channel.
Okay, yeah, this range is really strange, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it's weird. This is weird.
but I see you are filling the channel,
Yeah, exactly.
the IDs.
And then there's the synchronization problem. So the first thing that we need to wait is to the channel to be empty, the channel of with the APIs. So we need to wait until all of these workers finish their job, right? Uh, Wait, am I saying shit? I think I'm saying BS. Oh yeah, I'm saying BS. This is just closing the channel. This is not
Mm.
allowing anything to be added to it. I think. Yeah. After this is done, we close the channel. So not data, no more data is being added to the channel. Then we are waiting to the workers to finish. Yeah. And then we are closing the channel for the transformations. And then we wait. Oh yeah, that's why we need it done. We wait. This is basically blocking the main thread,
Wait, but where are
waiting.
you? Like, there you did the close, right? But where are you checking, as you said, if it's empty, like the channel?
If it's empty, it's not empty. It's impossible to be empty.
No, no, I mean regarding uh like, because there you are doing the waiting, right? Like, regarding the flag, not the flag, but if the number is zero, right? What would mean
Hmm.
that, like, everyone should be in the state of done. But for that, you said that you are also checking if the channel is empty, right? Because of that thing that we.
Wait. What jobs? Close the jobs channel. Okay, so the closing channel indicates that no more values will be sent to it. This can be useful to communicate completion to the channel's receivers. In this example, we use a jobs channel to communicate work to be done from the main Go routine to a worker Go routine. When we have no more jobs for the worker, we will close the jobs channel. When we have no more jobs for the worker, we have no more jobs. Here the worker Go routine. I We await the worker using the synchronization approach used earlier. I'm not sure anymore, man. Has been closed.
But
What the
hey, we
fuck?
can go faster and finish the thing, and if you have the
Yeah,
time, then we.
yeah. Anyway, we are finishing. We are closing the thing, and then we are waiting for the group to finish those things, and then we close the transformations, and then here we are waiting because look at this notation. This is the same notation here, but we are not putting the value inside anything.
Mm.
This is basically like a blocking statement. So we are waiting to disclose here. Yeah, yeah, we are waiting to the go function that does filtering translating. We are waiting it to finish. When it closes, this unlocks. when it closes, this unlocks, and then we close the storage, and then we wait the storage to finish. And then this is why we need the booleans here to indicate that. And then we just return the translated markdown and selected by the key sentence texts, and we pick just the ones that we want, how many ones we want, which is a parameter here.
Oh wait, go there again. I Wait. You are doing the request with everything, and then you select how many do you want. Like, is that what is happening?
That is what is happening.
That doesn't make sense, man. The how many should tell you like which API calls to make. It doesn't make sense to do like 100
You don't know.
calls.
You
And
don't know how. No, wait. You said how.
oh, okay. Let me try to say what I understood is being done, and then you can confirm. Are you doing like
Mm-hmm.
100 calls and then taking 10 because the parameter was 10?
Yeah.
Man.
No, this is just the easiest way to do it. We can change it. I just want to see it working.
Okay, but just keep in mind regarding the limit, right? Because suppose you want to take
Uh,
10, but then you are every time requesting like 100.
These will change these workers,
Because
and I
they
don't
need to
know
base
if
it on the input, right?
they need. No, not these workers. These thing. This one. Actually, I don't know. Mm, uh, ooh, man, that's a really interesting problem. The workers don't know if this query should be kept. Should we should keep this query or not? They don't know. The only worker that knows if we should keep or not is this one.
Wait, go on the parameters again for this function. Like hacker new jobs, and then a sequence, and how many, and then ah wait a bit.
We would need to add the filtering, the checking in the workers
Yeah, where are
themselves.
you getting the IDs?
Here.
Is there, right? No, wait, but post.kids, that's simple, isn't it? Like there you could restringe like
No,
this range. Could you
no,
too like
no,
using the
I
how
couldn't.
many?
No, I couldn't.
Like what post.kids is like the array of stuff that you are going through, right? Man, can't you just get a slice of post.kids with how many?
No.
Why?
Okay, so let's do a quick example here because we already we have less than 1 hour, and we still have to go through the bot. Let's suppose that I want 3. What this means, man? Can you tell me what this means?
Well, getting like 1, 2, 3.
No,
Hmm?
no. I want the first 3 results that has Haskell.
Oh, okay. Wait, what the fuck are you doing? Like, uh oh, okay. You are doing exactly your problem. I see. The string to match, how many, and those are the IDs, right?
Yes.
Oh
You
no.
see now that's
Oh
why.
no. I see why.
Yeah, we could
But we could
like
do a short circuit, right?
no, we could make the workers do the check for us before doing
Like
putting
if
to
you
the
already
translation.
went to the how many, the ones that are like with
Yeah,
Husker, right?
but that's the thing. Breno told him that it's not good to make workers do complicated things. This is why we want to have a bunch of workers doing a lot of different things. We don't want to overload their responsibility, as far as understood. So putting the translation, because we would need to put this if in the workers, man.
Mm-hmm.
And
But
then
but I see it's basically because you don't know which ID has the Haskell text, right?
exactly. Whew. And then we just return this.
Just one thing for the piece of my mind. Did you search it like Hack News API, like search post or comment or something to see if there is another approach? Like
I tried to find more than one like like
No, no,
go
not
the other links
regarding
here.
like another API, but did you search it in that way, like to see if there was an endpoint that you can send a string and he would like return a
I
result by
didn't
that?
because I read what seems to be the official repository, and it's not saying anything like that.
Okay.
It's
But
basically based on the IDs all
but
the way
that was the
across.
README, right? Do they have something in the repository or? Oh no, it's just that.
Yeah, it's just
That is
this.
not. Oh no.
It's
Ah.
just that. So this is the way that I decided to go. But anyway, and then we find this is the functionalities that what the bot will call. The bot will call just this.
Okay.
And then how the bot works. There's a long story short. There's a library that binds Discord functionalities to Go, because apparently you can have the Discord in JavaScript, for instance, in TypeScript, for instance, and those work just fine. But this library it's purposely made for Go.
You just like how can I say? Give them handles, right? Like the
Yeah,
arguments and
basically.
okay.
So here we are creating the bot representation inside the code using the token that we are getting from a hidden file that is not appearing here for obvious reasons, because this has the token to the bot, so you can you have like the bot's password. And this is basic. And I also added this module. I don't know, package. Yeah, package here, which basically provides me a way to read things from a file, which is not,
Yeah, anyone has that. Like,
and that's fine. And then what we're doing, we're trying to create the bot here. We're using the token. That we receive. We couldn't create the session.
man, I
This
always get
is
confused with these returns in some language, like because the first thing that comes into my head is, wait, is this really return on the if? But then oh, it's on the whole main. Like,
yeah,
it's so
yeah. No, man, this is not confusing for C
no, no,
programmers, not at all.
no, wait, just a bit. It's because I'm used to think about the current scope because, well, that's usually how we think, right? But let's go.
Okay. And then we are basically registering the handler. So this is, as far as I understood, the functionality of the bot. So
Hmm.
it will call this function here.
Wait, what
And
the fuck is message create there?
it's here. We're going to
Okay.
read that shortly. Register the message create func as a callback for message create events. So this is, as far as I understood, this is adding functionality to the bot.
Mm.
That's what I need to know. This is identifying which type of functionality is this. I don't know if this is necessary, actually.
In the example, we only care about receiving messages. Then.
So we are just saying, okay, so the bot will be identified as guild messages.
Oh
And
wait,
then,
maybe that matters in the sense that he will not look through everything, right?
not every single
So see,
functionality.
suppose I have a bunch of events, and for each event I will run through a bunch of handlers to see which
Mm-hmm.
one matches or something. But that way I will go only through message, right?
Yeah,
Can we filter a channel like by this, or this it should be in the
that's a
handler?
good question that we're gonna probably do next session.
Mhm.
How to read a channel specifically.
Because
And then,
pretty sure that you would receive metadata on the handler and you could act upon that, right?
yes,
But also if you had the intent for a channel would be nicer, I guess.
yes. Then we try to establish a connection with the actual bot, which is like in a server somewhere. And this
What
is
do you
basically
mean with
true.
the actual bot? Like,
Because this is not a bot, right? Like we need there, sorry,
oh,
this is the bot, but there's another bot which is his clone in a server somewhere, in a Discord server. This is us trying to communicate to the brothers, as far as I understood.
wait, what?
Yeah, because the bot, it needs to communicate with like like it's saying here, WebSocket from in our server. Because the process of adding the bot is separate, man. I added the. You need to go to a panel in Discord, like a developer
Oh,
tools.
okay. So you create a bot there, and that would be on their server, like some configurations,
Yes.
and then this is
Yeah.
communication with our like server, right? That's
Yeah,
okay.
it's two servers communicating, kind of.
Hmm.
And then this is just to kill the bot if something bad happens, or you do Control C.
Something bad.
Yeah. So it's saying we wait here until Control C, and this is all in the examples page, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
This is all here in examples.
Hmm. Very good
Uh,
examples.
and then if you do Control C, or the bot receives any other types of signals from the operating system, it will finish its execution. Now, finally, the function that matters: message create. I don't know what this
Oh,
is.
what is this idea about?
Okay, I think this is. I know what this is. I think because this, man, I think this is the bot. I think this is just a guess though.
Wait,
And
discard
this,
session, discard message.
yeah, I think this is actually getting the session of the server. So for instance, this is checking if the bot ID is equal to the user ID that is sending a message on the server. So we are checking if,
Oh.
and then it's checking, it's ignoring the message created by itself. You see?
Okay, so it
Because if
doesn't
the
go an
bot,
infinite loop or
yes, because it could.
message. Okay, okay.
And then this is where the magic happens. We see if the content of the message is okay. So this is probably us, and this is the bot, or I don't know, because this is checking. This is also in the example, by the way. This is all here,
Mm-hmm.
but it's using ping pong. And what I want to do here is we're gonna call a function here in the middle that is string manipulation.
Why do you have this N exclamation, John?
It's to put an identifier to identify the bot commands.
Oh, okay.
So here we're gonna do a string manipulation. Why? Because these should not be hard coded.
Mm-hmm.
So we're also gonna have a number here, like 3. And then we're gonna do string manipulation offline or next session, or even today if we have the time, which will be separate. We're gonna separate. We're gonna slice the string by space, not by
Man, you
spaces.
will just parsing the thing. Like,
Yeah, we're gonna. But there's a problem, right? Because we cannot just like split by spaces and call it a day, because can be spaces in
you
here.
just. Oh, actually. Oh, wait, you actually can. You can just introduce more punctuation there, man.
Yeah, but if we add more punctuation, that would be ugly as hell, like dot, for instance. That would be like this, which is terrible.
Oh, no,
Uh,
no, no, wait, wait. No, man, actually, you can do by space. Because you have, like, quotes there.
yeah, I have quotes, but there's a space here.
No, 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 yeah, you will not literally get the string and split by space. But you see, you can, like, parse the thing as the word because it has a single
I
quote.
kind of want to use regex for this, but anyway.
Yeah.
We're gonna do some string slicing to get these two things. Actually, there's
Okay.
3 things. The command, because you're gonna have a new command later, which is in exclamation mark archive to get the message from the archive
Okay.
channel.
And then you will invoke that function with the parameters, right?
Yes, yes. And then we're gonna have the string that you want to put as the key sentence and how many.
Hmm.
And then done.
Wait, that's so
But this is
weird. You need to put the oh because you could send for it for other channel or something, right? Oh,
yes,
like the bot could
yes.
send a private message for you, right? Instead of
Yeah,
sending
we
there.
could put like this, man. Like we could put like our channel companies here and just do slice again, pick this and put here. But you're gonna have to discover the ID, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's I don't
Oh,
know how we're gonna
but
do
that's
yet.
pretty interesting, man. That's pretty interesting.
Anyway, the thing that's not working. Let's go to the thing that's not working. The package system is garbage as far as I can tell. So I don't know how to make it work.
Oh, wait, what do
And
you mean by the package system?
because we have 2 files. We have the API, and how does this work? You make a folder and and that is a package,
Mm.
and then all the files inside the folder will have package whatever. As that's the way that I got when I was studying. And then you in the main, you just go there and you just do like this. You do like source, and then slash the folder, which is the same name as the package, and
Mm.
then it's gonna work.
You have all the functions inside that package.
Yeah. So for instance, here we in the API
You
we have
have
the
a
structs
file.
for the JSONs, and in
What
the
the
bot
fuck is
package.
this type, man? Like, you do a declaration of, oh, type scope, it's type time, and then you declare everything. Oh
This is
no.
for multiple ones. I think you don't need parentheses if you're doing one by one.
I'm dying here, but let's
It's
go.
just it's basically a type def, exactly as C.
Yeah, I just mean, like, it's just syntax, right? But
Yeah, syntax.
oof.
And then I created earlier today this package right here with all the functions that we need, and I'm trying to import it to here.
Oh,
But for some reason it's not working, and I don't know why.
how to import package function in Go?
Undeclared name bot. But
Hey,
if
do
I
you
copy
have some
paste,
file to administrate the project?
I think it's a Go mod.
Uh, is that only for dependencies? Or?
Yeah, I think
What is
so.
that sum?
Uh, it's this.
It's like a log file?
Maybe that's a good question. I have no clue.
Yeah, you have a bunch of dot mods there.
Uh, but why is doing like this doesn't work? That's what I wanted to understand. Why doing like that doesn't work? Undeclared name bot, but it's here. It's totally
Are
here.
you just yeah? It's there? But are you relying on this LSP or have you actually tried to run that?
I tried. See, undefined bot.
Huh.
Module
So
requires,
let's Google it.
but it's garbage, man. I already googled it and I hate it. Uh,
Okay, but we need to use it, right? So we just need to find out how. Oh, is that how?
no, because when
Oh,
you're doing it wrong, Go knows how you should be doing. And when you're doing it wrong, you're just
man,
done.
I use search here on my cell phone. So.
Okay. Uh, but I already did here. I already did this goddamn research, and it just doesn't
Did you
work.
went to
I don't
the
know why.
official docs and such?
I think yes. How to import local files. Yeah, I already read this crap here. Yeah.
Mm. Wait, could you just create a folder? Don't you need anything more inside there?
No, man. No. Don't need
Hmm.
anything there. But that's the thing. I'm not
They are
understanding.
saying here like use Go mod init to initialize module in Go. Try to do that with some other new module, or have you done that already with
No,
those
but
ones?
that's the thing. These are not modules. These are packages. They are not the same thing.
So what is the difference? And do you are you supposed to create a package? Why and not a
Uh,
module?
a module is the one that handles dependencies. A go.mod file is like a package.json.
Oh, okay, okay, I see.
And then create a Go package in your project, which is exactly what we want. And this was
Oh,
working.
okay, I
I don't
see.
know why it's not working anymore. Yeah, it's saying here you just do
Man,
bot whatever.
probably it's just the syntax of the string that you have in import. It's probably just something different. Like, let me see. Using or
Oh no way!
pull
Is
up
that
the
it?
API. Oh no, Lemos. Oh no, man.
It
Come
is.
on.
So the way you do scoping is by the first letter of the name.
Oh wait, but bot was the one that didn't exist, right?
No, bot existed, but I was using no low h
Oh
in the name of
okay.
the function.
But I
And
really thought that he was complaining regarding the bot not existing. But let's try it.
oh, it's here, Neko-bot.
Okay.
No. Type a string as type string in argument. Okay. Okay, so we need to concat. How do we concat? No, forget about concating. I don't care. So let's do for. I forgot how to do loops again. Oh no, but there's one here in the workers here. Are you ready? We are almost there, man. I'm gonna do this, and then this goes to here, and then we're gonna do um, messages. This, and then we're gonna do
By the
3.
way, now I realize I was totally wrong regarding JavaScript terms. Well, not totally wrong, but the only thing that you could do like simpler, and I mean a lot simpler than what you are doing, are the API calls. But all the
Holy crap!
transformations, bot is now running.
Okay, so
So
it's time.
see,
It's
Lemos,
time.
when you are doing like JavaScript, all the API calls you could do like concurrently, like really easier, a lot easier than you are doing. But not all the other transformations, right?
Oh, okay. Job. Okay, functional. Are you seeing the Discord server Neko-bot channel?
No, I'm not. Like, can
Go
you
there, man.
wait? Can't you? Oh,
Yeah, I
because you
kinda
are.
can.
Yeah, because.
I kinda can. I kinda can. That's fine. Here, so you see the bot is online here.
Oh, wait, where?
Here
Oh,
on the
okay,
on
okay.
the on the left.
Holy man,
Fun.
it's really good being blue. Okay, that's really good.
Okay, so 3, 2, 1, and go. So let's go to the server. It's doing. It's doing its thing.
Adding to storage already?
And no.
Oh, his lights bounce out
Uh,
of range with capacity 0.
slice bomb. Oh, it found 0. Huh.
Slice bounce out of.
Yeah, because it didn't capacity 0, so it didn't find any jobs with functional programming in the name. Huh.
No, no, see, that's. You are matching the exact string, right? So
Yes.
try to
Not
put just an A.
Haskell.
No, 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 no. Put something simple, man, because you are doing
No,
something that.
simple. We're gonna have a bunch, man. We have 700 API
Yeah,
calls.
but we just want.
Just chill. Just chill.
Okay.
I
No,
already tested Haskell
but
once, and it worked
wait,
yesterday.
but you will fetch the same number.
I
I
will.
will. Oh, so. Fuck.
I will.
So it doesn't
Job
matter.
Haskell 3 and go.
Wait, but isn't like hard coded?
It is.
Oh, so you.
Whoo! It worked.
Oh,
It worked, man.
holy, that's nice. And they are indeed separate messages, right?
They are separate
Holy
messages.
fuck. How
This is
can
a
we
problem
make
with the
this look?
markdown.
Yeah, no, not that much. We can do something regarding this, right? But I mean, what can we do regarding the separation of this? Like, if because if you go into the music channel, right? When you request like his comments, he has a nicer way to print those. Like, did you saw that already?
I saw
Like,
it.
you could distinguish even without hovering the message to see if it's an individual message.
Yeah, that's like formatting stuff. I don't know if you're gonna go through that, but yeah, Discord doesn't have a really strong Markdown translation. You see, because the links are broken,
Mm-hmm.
and there's some posts, and this is in the post. Some posts they are. If you go to the HTML, they have these slashes here, and they kind of screw the listing.
Man, but that's really good already.
Okay, let's make people impressed. So let's go
Oh
here.
yeah, because you can throw this at any channel.
Intro. Yes. And go. That's cool though. Waiting for ID. It's doing its thing, and that's it. And let me kill this before Breno overloaded. Yes. Okay. And yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh,
haha.
even if you could do something like just put a lot of like equal signs, between the message, that would be enough already, I guess.
We can do like there's a high chance that people do some sort of like styling in those messages, man.
Hmm?
Yeah, styling. Because if you go to the music bot like this, you see that he has
No,
like
yeah, this
this.
is what I was talking about, right? But oh no, I don't think this is arbitrary styling though. This is probably some specific format in Discord, like you have spoiler, so we can show it in a way, right? So this
Yeah.
way is like a manual. But I mean, you see the message that you are sending. Like we could literally do on the string, like before and after, do a bunch of equal signs
No,
to
we could, but
distinguish,
it's
right?
still pretty bad, man. Because there, look at this.
Yeah.
And yeah, but it works. Haha,
Oh yeah.
totally works. So what we need to do now is just to pick, instead of doing it hard coded, we need to slice the string, pick the arguments, and yeah, basically you're done. And I want to do a check because I think we have LSP. So let's do m dot. What is this thing? So we have ID, a member, mention channels, mention roles, message. What is a message? M dot message. Reference message, timestamp, author.
You have author.username because it would be a good thing to like maybe mark the people, but
Yeah, mark the person that is interested in having the thing. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, but I need to study all of these. Need to do some like testing. You see. Uh, I don't think we're gonna have time, but the fact that the first session you already got something kind of working, that's pretty
I don't
cool.
think that's surprising, right? Because
That is pretty surprising in my
I
books.
don't think so.
Let's
Because
discuss the syntax, man, because I don't like the single quote. I want it to be
well, if you
something
want to
else.
have it spaces,
Let's do the following. What do you think about something like Neko
oh, you could do job, the number, and
job
then the string, man.
pipe, and then everything after the pipe is the message.
Wait, man, you
Oh,
could do what
Haskell
I
here.
just said, and it's easier. You could do job space the number space all the rest is the message.
Oh, like this.
Yeah,
But
and
inside the
that
pipe.
way you could no yeah that way, and you see you could literally do the what is the name?
Slice.
Yeah, you can not like split by space and just get like the first two to be the well actually just the first. Well,
I I think I prefer with the pipes, being honest.
what the fuck would you prefer that?
I think it's, I don't know, prettier. I like pipes.
I don't think that makes sense regarding easier to write, man.
No,
Uh,
no, but we're not only discussing being easier to write.
mm-hmm.
Like we are also talking about aesthetics here.
Yeah, but the statics how can I say? It's important in the sense of you understanding it better, right? And I really think this is better in the sense of understanding. Even though not quite. Okay, I think that just joining. What about just joining the number of the job, like because that
Oh,
way,
here.
yeah, because that way you know that it's not part of the title for sure, right? And what if it's
Nah.
just job, like
I kind of prefer other way, man. I think you should pass the idea of the parent,
past the one? Yeah.
the idea of the parent, because this can probably change in the next month. For instance, instead of being June, is July. You pass the ID because you can all pass these as parameters to the hacker new
Sure.
jobs, and then this is where the pipes really make a difference because you can have something like this.
But man, see, like your interface includes sending the specific ID of a post.
Well,
So
which it's the only way that we can change the post. There's no other way.
no, wait. First of all, that would not be the purpose for jobs anymore, because that's literally searching in that for that name. See, it's not regarding jobs anymore.
It is regarding jobs because this is a post for a job.
No, I could no man. I could use this to search anything.
In Hacker News, yes.
Yes, so it's not regarding jobs. See?
No, but we go like I understand your point, but how we're gonna change this later then?
Yeah, that's the thing that I was thinking regarding the profile of the guy or something like that. You see, like we need to take a look on that first, like if there is something that we could rely upon. Because I don't have a problem besides the fact that it's a bad interface for who is using.
We could call this Hacker News then, like Hacker.
No, okay, like it's now the name conveys what is it doing, right? But the interface is still bad. Like, see, I need the ID of the post to do that search.
Right, which is pretty easy to pick. It's the easiest thing ever. It's literally here.
Okay, but that's the same thing regarding sending a link or printing the message already, right?
No, it's not, because you don't have to read all of those and find the key sentence.
No, I think you didn't
just pick
understood what I
this.
said. Like, the part regarding link that I was saying is, instead of printing the message, you send the link of that comment only.
That's so inconvenient. Why the heck I would need that?
See,
Actually, I could need that, but why the heck would I prefer having the link instead of the text?
no. Click there on like one of those comments. No. Click on the like. See, yeah, there. Go back.
Just here?
No.
Here?
Go back on the page. The browser. Wait, what the fuck?
I'm not getting.
When you click it, you went to a page that had on this comment and the children. I'm not sure which part of the thing you clicked, but something regarding the title, right? But that is what I meant, because you will not go to this page, this whole page. You will go to a page that is only the comment and the children. That's just the same as just printing the message, basically. You just have to click on the link.
No, it's not. You need to go out of Discord and go to the browser. It's
sure,
100%
but now you have to go out of Discord and get a link that's even worse.
No, it's not, because you go here only one time to get the parent and you're done. You can close the browser.
Man.
And there's 500 comments in here.
But what is the matter of that? Like, what is the problem with that? Because the link that I was seeing, and I'm not proposing that, I'm just saying what I was trying to say back then. It's not going to that page. It's going to a page that has only the comment that you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I never found any page that has only one comment.
Okay, try to click there on like 90 days ago. See? Like, which page is this?
This is the page of the child.
Yeah.
So you prefer having a bunch of links instead of having the
No. I don't. I prefer to print the message on Discord. I was just saying that this is the same situation regarding going to the site and getting the ID. But I agree with you that the ID in theory, you only do one time, but you have to know the post, right?
Yeah, but we can hard code the post, but that's bad because I don't know. In 10 days you're gonna have July.
So that's why I'm thinking in doing a smarter way. Like, go to the guy's profile.
Go to where?
Who is hiring profile. So, submissions? Is that the name? That's a bad name. Or not really, but go on.
Maybe it's comments though. No, it's here. June. No, but there's a bunch of one.
Man, we can just get the last regarding hiring because they have the same name.
No, but then we're gonna have these ones.
Huh?
We just want the one who is hiring. Don't want this freelancer or whatever.
But the title, it has hiring in the name, right? To distinguish. So we literally do get the last one that has hiring in it. It is dynamic.
Let me see if we have this.
It's not hard coded. You are not putting the burden upon the user. Man. Oh, okay. Endpoint for the profile, right? Well, not profile, for the submissions.
I don't think we do.
Oh, that would be bad.
Submitted is equal to who is hiring. I don't think
Oh, we
so.
have top story.
There's a
Submitted.
user.
Oh, there. Submitted. List of user stories. Pulls and comments.
So this is the API call.
Like, when you call the user, you get submitted. That's what we want. We probably have filter by type if it's a comment or if it's a submission.
Probably is these two characters. So let's go here, pick the who is hiring. Eliminate that, put this is. Okay. This account automatically submits. Is this written in here?
Huh?
Yeah, this account automatically submits who is hiring post at 11 a.m. Easter time on the first weekday of every month.
Like, he's a bot already, right? We are
He's already a bot.
we are
It's a bot section.
Yeah, we are only doing a proxy to Discord. Oh, by the way, I will be really mad if the audio is not good, man.
Oh, I also be really. That would be really unfortunate.
But do a request for one of those IDs of submitted.
Oh, it's the same. Yeah. Okay, so the first one is always the latest one. Let's pick this.
I don't know. Probably, right?
Okay, so this is.
Oh, then you have the type. Which
freelancer seeking Lancer June.
Yeah, and you see, you have to consider the type because suppose that could be a comment. Even though maybe the guy doesn't do comments because it's a bot, right?
I don't think no. It cannot be a comment because I click comments are here, submissions are here.
That doesn't mean shit. You are going to the items thing. So if you get another user,
no, it's submitted. I'm not going to the items. I'm going to the submitted items.
Go to the endpoint that you are requesting. Not on the site, on the API. You see, it's like, no, not there. The item.
Item.
No.
Here.
Go on your list. Yes. See, like that is an item. It could be a history. That's why they have like type there. It could be a comment also. But in this case, we will not find that because it's a bot, right? He only will post stories.
No, I don't think you're talking about the same thing. This is the history of all the submissions of the guy, apparently.
No. It's more than that. I think it's more than that. Go to the documentation and see submitted.
We don't have documentation.
See there, submitted. List of user stories, pulls, and comments.
Oh, that's gonna suck, man.
No, it doesn't because it's a bot. Yeah. You only post this stuff.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you think it doesn't have comments?
Yeah, and even if it does, we can just check by the type.
No, we don't want to check by the type. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, nice. Because that's more API calls destroying this Firebase free API.
It would be it would be more.
Okay, so it only has submissions. That's nice. Okay, so we always pick the first one. Nice.
No. Yeah. No, not the first one. The first one that has hiring in it.
No, so we don't. What about the freelancer thing?
Oh well. Oh, okay. We could search on that. I didn't knew that was the intention. Oh no. Oh no, man. No, we can't do the first one because they tweet about different stuff. See, so you would have at least to get the last three, right? If they work in this, no, not the last three, but the last one of each kind. Being one kind for freelancing, one for other stuff. Right?
No, I don't want this anymore because this is also people that are seeking for work.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, so this is also people talking about themselves, and we kind of don't care.
Yeah, we don't care. And go back. And you see that we also have something like who wants to be hired.
Okay, so there's two posts for the same thing.
Oh, that's good for Jay-Z, right? Oh, that's actually really good. If we were a company trying to get someone instead of the opposite, we would be using that one. Who wants to be hired?
Yeah, exactly. It's the opposite. So it's the first who is hiring.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, but that's probably I'm gonna do this offline maybe because it's already
Mm-hmm.
kind of 9 p.m.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh yeah, almost.
but the fact that it worked like here, that's nice.
Oh, one thing regarding your surprise with it worked. I didn't find it surprising, man, because like with any relatively high level language, it's pretty easy if you are going to set up like just a simple API. And then you add upon the fact that we are using like kind of a framework for Discord bots, right? Like a library. The only
Okay.
thing that could be harder, you did it beforehand. So,
Yes,
right?
I did it before. Okay, so let's do separation of concerns. What about you doing the research of translating this markdown to something prettier?
Uh,
And I will be doing the change in the code to use the strategy that we just discussed. Like
what was the strategy?
instead of
Oh,
hard
okay.
coding or sending the code itself, we can just like this and do jobs. And then I will hard code the ID of this profile, who is hiring, and I would do I would do API calls to try to find the first one
Mhm.
that
By
is
the
who
way,
is
we need
hiring.
to make sure of like putting the link for this guy's profile, like this Hacker News bot, right? This who is hiring on the repo on GitHub.
What do you mean?
When we
It's
poll,
gonna be here, man. It's gonna be here,
no,
like
no,
a
no, on
console.
the README.
Oh, the README, yes, the README. It's because it doesn't have anything the README.
No, no, but I'm just saying that when we like are done or almost done with that, we need to go on the README and put nice things, right? And the name of this profile should be there.
Yeah, no, it will be there.
So okay, just do something like later when we finish here, you like tag me and specify what do you mean by that.
Yeah, making it prettier, man. Exactly as the music bot does.
Yeah, but that's pretty relative, right? What is pretty for me is not pretty for you.
Better than this. The definition of prettier is better than this, in your opinion. So that's fine.
Oh, okay, okay.
I doubt that you're gonna pick something worse than this.
In your opinion, right?
Mm-hmm. And yeah, so I think we can finish here.
Hey, but man, now I will add something that was not there before. Now go easy into my list, like the same as like Rust and Elixir
Oh,
to
nice.
to learn in the future.
Yeah, I'm also pretty interested in doing concurrent stuff. Like some algorithms that I know they can take advantage of doing things in a concurrent manner.
Mhm.
And it's a different way of thinking. Like thinking about deadlocks is not something that we think very often.
But that's the thing. I'm more interested in the sense of learning what they are doing there than actually wanting that to solve my problems. I would prefer a language that by default it's really good doing that. Like,
Which is not all of them. Actually, I think it's a minority of them.
yeah, with probably some weird language there or some specifics. Haskell doesn't do by default, right? Like running things in parallel and
No, and it
such.
doesn't. As far as I know, it doesn't do in
Yeah,
parallel.
but well, I'm pretty sure that some that do, and that would be the ones that I would use in practice. Like, if it didn't depend on my like employer, right? But yeah,
uh, okay then. So I think we
I'm
have
proud.
lectures on
I
Thursday.
yeah, and
I'm
I'm
proud.
proud that we finished it on time, man. So let not go
We
past.
quote unquote finished, right? Because we didn't like we added 4 lines
No,
of
no,
code.
but I mean, I will end the stream at night or before night, not after that, because
Oh, that yeah.
right. I'm proud of that.
uh,
But I think that's it, right?
Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. So, making it basically put the commands here because we only have messages at this point. We only have message create, and then later we need to discover how to make the bot read the messages inside a chat. That's a different story.
Mm. Wait, can you say that again?
Yeah, right now the functionalities that we are adding are only related to sending messages. Right, the bot analyzes the command, and then it
Mm.
it just do something. The second functionality about gathering the ideas. First, I think you have a point on making it a database because that would gather really, really old projects at some point, and we don't want that. You want to be able to like have control on them, over them, and but this also requires.
Okay, but what you are saying is that now we are just monitoring the current message that are being sent, but
Actually,
what we want is to get one command that does like a scan on all the previous messages, right?
I think I prefer your idea, man. Like you do,
Oh,
and like
by
an
the
ad.
way, we have a huge problem with Heroku, I guess, right? Oh, do we?
Add project, and then you put the string here. I think this is easier
Hmm?
than doing the scanning because we need to do we need to do research about Heroku, right? Because apparently Heroku is the default database
Hey,
for
I
bots.
will end the string here, and then we talk a little bit regarding something if you have the time.
Yeah.
So let me end the string.